Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to another episode of Ahab Plays FM20. This is the Journeyman series with Bath City. I'm Ahab. Thanks for joining me. We have a incredibly important game that I'm doing in this episode. So we will review the season, where we've come since the last one, since the whole debacle with me having an issue with my solid loanees leaving, and where we come since then and where we're going. So let's get right into it. This episode, we have a huge game coming up next against St. Albans City, and they are second in the Vanarama National League South. And the last game we played Maidstone. Maidstone took it to us a little bit, and we've had a hit and miss couple of games since then. You can see we played Wealdstone, Slaughtown, Chelmsford, and Hamford, Waterlooville, and Welling United. The Welling United game was just back and forth. We scored, they scored, we scored two, they scored, and then we scored another one. Pretty fun game to watch, actually. I wasn't unhappy with it except for one player. But aside from that, it was a solid game. This game is going to be different. We don't fare well against the top teams in this division. Thankfully, there's so many other ones to keep our record and point tally high. But St. Albans City has been there, along with Havant and Waterlooville, the entire time. And you can see we're down to 6 points because I've got a loss in there. They had a loss in there. They gained a couple of points on us. I have a couple more wins than they do, but they're keeping up 6 points. This could bring it down to 3, and then it gets to be tight after that. And you can see, so with the Vanarama National League South, there's only one guaranteed spot. There's a second spot that all of these guys play off for, I think. Or maybe it's a third spot as well. I don't recall. But I don't want to be caught in the playoff. I want to be guaranteed. And we've been holding first for quite some time. And, I just want to make sure that that's where we go. We get up. But before we dive into that, made some changes to the formation. Not necessarily... I got to change out Brunt here. Hold on. Brunt got injured, and he's got the good to go, but I'm going to start him from the bench here. Made a couple of changes to the tactic. Oh, Hartridge has a red card. Oops. Damn ball goes in there. And put Bauer there. Yep, that's all I'm going to have to do. Yep, that's all I'm able to do. I can swap all out to Adbeezy. Do you have it? Okay, so sorry, I just wanted to make sure I was set for the match here coming up. So as I was saying, minute changes to the tactics. I've also have a couple of other tactical styles that I have generated. I don't know what happened in FM, or at least my FM, I should say, between the Deportivo save and this save. It's like all of a sudden, all these teams are frickin' Barcelona or Real Madrid compared to my team, and I had to change my tactics significantly. And my normal running of 3 tactics wasn't doing enough, where the teams were still playing like that. So I had to change up things immensely. This is the default setting for my current tactic. I'm leaving it that, but I have other tactical styles that they've been getting used to for the past couple of match weeks. So hopefully that comes into play here. Watkins, as I've moved him up to striker since he can play up there, now that we have Nielsen out on the left, and Stern is just absolutely annihilating that right wing spot. He completely saved our bacon in that game, the 5-3 victory in the previous game. And Smith is, not Smith, Stuart Lewis is slowly working his way up. Had a pretty solid game as a sub in the last one. Sorry, not thinking too well. But, so, after St. Albans City, we've got 9 games. That's, 27 points. That's a lot of points to be won and lost that can affect where we end up. And we have some big teams in there. Obviously, we got St. Albans City in this. We're away. We have Dulwich Hamlet is a solid team. They're out of the top 6 right now, but they're a solid team. Tonebridge Angels, they were in second place for a while until St. Albans City has gone on just an incredible match run to get where they are right now in second place. Chippenham Town is our arch rivals, and they're not half bad either. Just take a quick look here. So Chippenham Town is right on the cusp there. Braintree, we have a match coming up. Here's St. Albans City. Concord Rangers, we have a match coming up. So there's Dulwich. I mean, we've got a tough run to the end here. So hopefully we can keep up this form. Thankfully, St. Albans City had a game in hand against Dulwich Hamlet, and they had to play that just a couple of days ago in the match. So their guys in the game. So their guys might be a little tired. It's a 3-day gap, and they won against Dulwich Hamlet. So it looks like they're playing a couple of different formations. We actually beat them early on in the season, 3-2. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm misreading the formations here. They're pretty much sticking with a 4-4-2 or a 4-1-4-1, so that's good to know. But yeah, we beat them 3-2 at the beginning of the season, so hopefully we can turn that right around and get that going here. I will have that match for you right after the break. Before I get into the break, though, this will be the last episode for Bath City if the point differential stays at 6. If something gets tighter, I will obviously have another episode or 2, or if I get into playoffs, we'll have an episode for each playoff game. But I'm knocking on wood that we'll be able to run this out and take the top level of the league, and we'll have a summary. I'm being ambitious. I'm being a little optimistic as well. So after the break, we shall have the game for you. All right, and we are back, ready for this game against St. Albans City. It looks like they're going to be pushing up our left side. Left side? No, our right side, excuse me. And I remember that Giorgio name on the left there for St. Albans City. This could be a tough game. But let's go into the dressing room and have our conversations. I'm going to put the pressure on the team. They seem to be motivated. Yeah, one thing that I did not catch for you all was the past 5 games, they've won 4, drawn 1. I've won 3 and lost 2. So kind of an interesting game here. I'm going to be taking it to them for a little bit. I guess we'll find out how we're going to stop some of the league's best players. Oh, and it's raining. I don't know why. It's always raining in my matches. And I'm not just talking about Bath City. If you look at my Deportivo save, it's always raining. All right, a great tackle there. Oh, that's not good. Adebisi with a poor-headed clearance. Oh, wow. Okay, good. I was going to say. Not a bad passage of play for St. Albans there. I mean, they had a good movement, good ball movement, and the guy was making their... Oh, we pushed up. All right. Bath City defensive line pushing up like a bunch of pros. Gotta love it. All right, so they're playing a pretty high line here. But there's a lot of space to exploit in their line here, it looks like. So we'll have to take a look at this. Oh, Nice cross from out wide from Harper, who picks up a yellow card. I'm always watching a match. I'm a tinkerer, as if you all have not picked that up yet, between the two series. I'm always watching the match to see what the other team is doing, to see what we can exploit. And I'm always keenly looking out for, especially in FM20, and nice shot, if they're pressing and how much space they have in their lines. If they're pressing, I tend to back off of counter press, even if I'm a top level, even if I'm Deportivo against a lesser team. Hey, all right, thanks for saving that ball. Come on, guys, have a shot. Somebody have a shot. But do you need an invitation to shoot? I mean, come on. Ugh. All right, let's demand a little bit more here. And we're running at the defense and passing into space. Might have to back this off a little bit. Here's Giorgio. Gets tackled by Adebisi. Solid tackle. Tries to put a cross in, and they have a corner. All right, goal kick to us, thankfully. Adebisi with the long throw. They're able to clear it for a corner here. Gosling picks up the loose ball, passes it to Lolos. No one's offside there, surprisingly enough, but ends the highlight because it's poor. I'm going to do that because he's already been booked. Don't want to lose any more guys to any suspensions if I can avoid it. Oh, really? Where's the penalty? They cut right to it? Oh, man. Clark went the right direction. That's all right. All right, I'm going to leave it at that for possibly the rest of the half unless I see something glaring. And we only had one shot and one on target. All right, there we go. Got some movement. Come on, Stern, put the moves on these guys. You're better than this. Oh, almost. Not a bad ball up into the box, and Lolos is unable to convert. All right, Stern, you got a little bit of a break. Go, boy. Go. Go, lad. Go. Gets tackled in the box. There was nobody there to do anything with. Interesting. This is very, very frustrating for me. All right, so we're definitely getting solid passages of play, or at least passages of possession. Maybe they're not solid. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for giving us the ball back. Come on, guys. All right, puts the ball out wide to Adebisi, who crosses it in. They clear it. Interesting. All of my players have like basically a 6'5". Oh! Great turnaround by Smith. Almost puts it into the up corner. But their keeper, Snedker, is able to latch onto that. Poor, poor free kick by Lolos. Very wide. I want to make some quick changes to this. I've been trying out a near post routine. Go ahead, Nielsen. Yeah, I've been trying out a near post routine, and it has been quite successful. Put Nielsen over here again. Yep, all right. I'm going to confirm those changes. Ooh, that was almost a good ping pong into the box there. Tactical foul by somebody to break that up. I'll take it, as long as there's no card involved. All right, Clark's able to hold on to that one. Oh, somebody was offside. All right, Adu was offside. I'll take it. Oh, the lad's got to get the shots in. Ooh, great center ball by Stern there, but nobody was able to capitalize on that. Now let's turn off pass into space. Leave it minimum. Yeah, they do. Oh, my heart just leapt out. Or maybe that was like a 200 IQ move on the part of the defense. They bounce it off the St. Albans City player. Stern out wide, bounces it off. Oh, and he's offside. Come on. Come on. What a poor game this has been, huh? At least it's still 1-0. That's I'm optimistic. We're fouling the absolute mo out of them. All right. Oh, wow. I did not notice that Harper was just getting absolutely annihilated on that right side. Actually, some of these ratings are really bad. Stern is not doing well. Nobody's doing well on the wing. Nobody's doing well, period. All right, let's make some changes. Harper, you got a yellow card. You're coming off at a 6-2 rating. I mean, oi. And I don't want to take Stern off because he can have moments of brilliance. So we'll leave him on there. Dan Ball probably caused an error that led to probably was the issue. The man who did the caused the penalty. Watkins and Lolos are okay, so at least I've got that. Is there anybody in the midfield I should replace yet? Not really. Not that I want to replace at the moment. So, all right, starting the second half. Rain's on for Harper. Lolos always wants to be the hero. Nice chip up from Stern, and Smith is unable to convert that. That was a great free kick opportunity for us. Free kick on their end. I also noticed, I don't know if anybody else who watches these plays Football Manager, or I assume you do, but can you let me know in the comments if these smaller stadiums cause your the fans on your computers to go higher force? Like there's something about the smaller stadiums, the generic stadiums, that just cause the graphics cards in my computers just to not have good days. Again, the reason I'm saying that is I apologize if you can hear the fans. I'm playing this on my mobile gaming laptop. Oh, man, we're getting some good shots here. They're just not converting because this keeper is on his game. His keeper's keeping him in the game. We've had some solid shots. I'm content with this. Not content with that. All right, Gosling turns on the afterburners. Ball picks up the loose ball in the midfield. Lolos tries a shot again and it bounces off opposition, and we give it away. Oh, that was going in goal if there wasn't a maze of people there. Nice stop by Clark after some solid passing from St. Alban City. All right, Lolos picks up the loose ball, and that doesn't turn into anything. Ugh. All right, let's change this up. Let me see how this is looking. Slightly more direct. What? Oh, that's weird. This is not updating when you... with the passing? Interesting. Counter press. We'll leave the counter press on for now. We'll leave it higher, but let's just try this and see if this helps at all. We got 20 minutes to tie the game. Great give and go by Lolos and Watkins. Or Lolos and, Watkins. Man, they are getting tired. And who's tired? Nelson is tired. All right, let's get somebody else in here. All right, I'm going to move Brunt over to here. Put Watkins down here. Stern over left. Watkins down right. And Brunt's going up. All right, let's do this, lads. Come on. Oh, Gosling's able to stop the run. They are looking tired. Oh, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Now if we can just convert them being tired into a goal or two even, that would be great. No, that's not offside because the defender played it. That's not how that works. And if he had like maybe one or two more finishing, that would have been another goal for St. Alban City. All right, a nice ball out wide. Adebizi's able to pick it up. Smith in the middle to Gosling. Back to Smith. Back to Gosling. Back to Smith. Back to Gosling. Come on. All right. A little bit of movement on the wing there. And they steal it and give us a corner. Lolos puts it up. Oh, solid header by Batten. And it goes right to the keeper. Let me see here. That's all I got. That's all I got. Come on. You got 5 in stoppage. Oh, another lucky miss on our part. I mean, our defense is literally just sleeping. Who is that to? Why would you do that? All right, Reigns is able to come back and get that ball. Going back up the left side here to Stern. Stern crosses it over to Gosling, back to Lewis, who Gosling tries to do something with it and says, here, St. Albans, I don't want the ball. All right. Stern running down the middle. They're giving him plenty of space, and he does absolutely malarkey with it. Ball into space. Watkins is able to stop it. Just don't do anything with it. This is just... This does not bode well the rest of our season, I would say. Come on! Crying out loud. Alright, I'm doing what the PC does here. I don't know if this is going to do anything for 2 minutes, but... This is the game right here, boys. One more attack for us? Nope. Nope, that's going to be the game. That's going to be the game. Oh. We're well over 3 minutes here. Oh, there it is. All right, and we lose 1-0. We should have been able to convert some of those, and you guys were. I'm far from pleased. Harper, you let me down out there, buddy. Anybody else need to be yelled at? No, everybody played solidly mediocre. So that's tough. That brings the difference now to 3 points and goal differential. So we're hammering them currently on goal differential, but again, that can change. Got some tough. How do the other matches go here? So, we got to wait for Avant Waterlooville. But let's see. Maidstone drew. Happy with that. Concord Rangers drew. Happy with that. Braintree won, so they got points, so they're catching up to Waterlooville. And Dulwich Hamlet lost, and they're sliding down. Reese Alasani. I just recognize that name from somewhere. Bolus Brunt worries Bessie. I mean, I'm worried about the whole team. Yep. Yeah, he really did. How would you describe him? I don't know him. Don't comment on those guys. Not my place to comment. So a little bit shorter of an episode. Now we're down to 6 points here, so we might have another episode coming up in between now and the end of the season. For all I know, we might be in the playoffs. Find out next time in the next episode of Ahab Plays Football Manager 2020, the Journeyman series. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Take care of yourselves. See you next time. Bye-bye.